Hey, good day to you. Good Friday. This has been a week, I'll tell you. I've had a busy schedule. And then early in the week, I decided while I was at Costco to get both my flu and COVID vaccines. Never doing that again. I've heard that others got sick from doing two shots at once. Um, and I stayed healthy, but I was very tired and achy going into a busy week. So today I can finally breathe and catch up to myself. The other day, I sent an email about joy and intention. That got me thinking about joy and love. Actually, I've been thinking about that one for a while. A number of years ago, I got introduced to the book Power and Force by Dr. David R. Hawkins. And he was a cell biologist who used quantum physics to understand and write about how different emotions and levels of consciousness have different vibrations. Shame is at the lowest end of the scale, rating 20. And enlightenment is at the top at 700 plus. He found that when we're living primarily below a scale of 200, which includes the emotions of pride, anger, desire, fear, grief, apathy, guilt, and shame, we're primarily in a victim abuser consciousness. I know I lived there for a long time and still do some days, but it's no longer the place I stay. I recognize it and I can get out of it. When that was my primary mode of being, I was in a state of suffering, although I had many ways of hiding that from myself. I don't believe anyone likes to think of themselves as a victim or as an abuser, and I certainly didn't. So I came up with rationalizations to allow myself to live the best life possible with that consciousness. And I believe I'm not alone with that. It took me many years and a lot of determination and willingness to look honestly at myself to shift from that to where I am now. So if you stayed with me this far, let me get to joy and love. Joy is rated at 540 on the scale and is associated with the consciousness of oneness. This consciousness is a place I go to when I pray, and I hope I stay there when I'm not consciously praying. Because what I know is that there's only one energy that is the source of all life, and that energy exists everywhere. It goes by many names. Um, but what's really important to me is that it exists everywhere. I mean, everywhere. There's not a place it's not. So it is and around and through all of us. When I was in a victim consciousness state, I didn't know this. I would get glimpses, and then my old belief that the world was unsafe and unfriendly blocked out that glimpse. Love is 500 on David Hawkins' scale and is associated with inner love. What I've found is that now that I live my life from joy primarily, I'm also living my life from inner love. My experience is that when I'm living from joy, I'm able to love those who previously would have put me into fear or anger. I may not like what they are doing and may not want to be around them, but I no longer have to hate them or uh, somehow make them wrong for being in a state of consciousness that I know from living in it is not fun. So one of the reasons I started this 28-day Vote Joy Challenge is to bring that energy of oneness and inner love into our secular and political world. Now that's a big ask, and I know that I'm only able to change myself. When I do that and give others the room to do it as well, I'm doing what is mine to do. And when I vote from that place, it makes a difference, even if I'm not able to see the difference right away. So today I painted David Hawkins' scale of consciousness on my Vote Joy painting. So I hope you enjoy it and get curious about his work. And it is in the center between Vote and Joy on the painting in the background. And it looks an awful lot like the chakras, if you're familiar with the chakras. And the states of consciousness are associated with those states, with the chakras. And please like my YouTube video as well as my Constance Chapman creativity page on Facebook. This really helps me to get my message out, to find people who can benefit from the work I'm doing, and give me the visibility that basically I've been afraid of all my life. So it helps me to grow. I'd also love to hear what you think about this post, so please leave me your messages. Okay, have a have a beautiful weekend and a beautiful day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.